love my daddy. You know? I said no. I want to love my daddy. And he's so cute. And he's so smart. And I love my daddy. And he's always in mine. And he's so cute. And yeah. And I love my daddy. And I love my mommy. And my daddy. My dad died in a car accident. And he never come back. My mommy sleeps on my daddy. He sleeps no. Oh my God.
They say these services are for the family that's left on this side of heaven. As I was preparing this ceremony and people were offering to help me in every way that they could, I sat here thinking, other than expressing memories through this slideshow, I didn't know what to say to those sitting in front of me now. So I suppose this part is for me. Every time I partake of communion, I start laughing inside of my head because I remember the first time you took communion at our church after you were saved. You were so excited you couldn't even wait for the pastor to go through the scriptures and the steps, and you just partook of the cracker and the juice all at once right away. I remember the look of oops once I saw you look at me as I, wait, was that too late? Wait, was that too early? What did I do? And we both started to chuckle. I also remember, this is kind of funny and gross, but I knew my dad read his Bible because he'd tell me that his time to read the Bible is when he sat on the toilet in the morning. Every day. So, do you remember on my 6th birthday when we lived in Tilden and you took me deer hunting? It of course was not deer season in June, but we lived in a fielded area, and since when did we follow the rules? It was my turn to shoot the deer, and that was all I wanted for my birthday. We traveled all the way out into the wooded field area and sat behind a brush. I specifically remember my mouth was open, and I just don't remember why. There was a 12-point buck standing in front of us. It looked at me, and I was staring at it, and I closed my mouth. Even through all the deer pee and the green, tan, and black makeup I had drenched in my face, it instantly ran away. Needless to say, I didn't get the deer that day. So I brought something for you today, and only some may understand it. But if you know my nickname my best friend gave me 7 years ago, I found out why I had a secret obsession when I was 13. So most girls aren't blessed with 2 dads like I have been my entire life. I was really looking forward to having 2 father-daughter dances at my wedding. And I've had the songs picked out since I was 12. Since you physically cannot be here on that day, I wanted to share with you and all of our loved ones the song you used to sing to me while you were cleaning the kitchen and sometimes putting the Christmas tree up. I don't know if you remember those instances, but I do. You always told me I would be your little girl. So while you're up there dancing with Jesus, I'll be down here dancing in my heart.
Hold on easy as I let you go.
part of the process and it's necessary to heal. Don't mourn him forever because remember, my dad did dedicate his life to Christ and he was baptized 2 years ago. And like Pastor said, there is a picture there of him being baptized. Yeah, it was there. It was there. It was there. So, he did love the Lord, and he would tell you that all the time. Through all the pain, the depression, and the hurt, he loved God, and he would tell you about it any day. He's up there looking down at us, waiting for us to join him one day in the sky. As my mom said, I'm sure he's up there with my grandpa painting a roof on the mansion in the sky, or fishing all day. There's no time in heaven, no pain, and no sorrow. So today, let's remember this as his graduation ceremony. Let us recollect all the good times we had, and please hold each other together in this time of grieving. Papa, I can see you dancing in heaven. Please keep an eye on us down here until the day may we meet again. Is there music? Is there art?